This will be a very quick video just to show you how I do my flowers. Sure, everybody is doing it their own way, but this is easy for me. And I've got a stamp position here. I've got my flower stamp on, and this flower stamp, it is the Heartfelt Creation Sun-Kissed Fur. I can show you in this that's the flowers I used, and I just shape it differently to what it's on the packet. Very easy to do, and it comes out beautiful. So let's begin. So I cut a piece of cardstock. You can use any paper that you like. I cut a piece of cardstock, and I am gonna use distress ink for this step. That's the color I'm using, because this color is in the book, and I will stamp everything. I will ink it up all. Now you can use black ink as well and then color it in. I've done that before, but I prefer it using my ink for what I am going to color it. And let's just press it down. Just need to get my tool. Now you're going to do it more than once. And then you can see if you want to do some more. I think just a little bit there. And yeah. Okay, let's ink up the whole pad again. Now there are some flower, that sort of flower that is a leaf. It's a bit hard to not stamp it the same color, and I just use the same color. And that looks better. Okay, just over here. I think I just need a little bit more here on this one flower. Let's see now. That's it. Okay, it is nice and dark for me. That's what I like, and I'll clean that later, and I'll just take my magnets off, and then we can take it to the die cut machine and we can die cut it out. Let's just put this back. The die cut is exactly the same. Let me just grab it. It lines up quite easily. How can I explain to you? I'm just gonna hold this, and I'm trying to lift this up so I can see that the end of my the edge of the flower is matching up with my die, and just I think I'm good. I think that is good. Now I will tape it down, It's make it so much easier. Then I don't have to worry. Let's take this away. That's our flowers. Just needs to get that. Alright, so, and you can see it is a good cut. It's a very nice, clear, good cut. We're gonna come and we will ink it up. Now this is up to you, how you want to ink it up. You can ink it up while you haven't cut it, while it's still, that is a way of doing it. And this is, like I said, everybody's got their own way of doing things, and this is my way of doing it. I just need to turn my thing, and I'll just take the edge and I'm just going very dark on the edge and a little bit in the middle. And I'm going to do that one again. Now, you don't have to make it very dark. It's just to have a different shade on your edge. And it shows your flower so much better. Now I'm just going to take that over there. So the middle, we're going to do the middle dark. And that is my flower that I've just inked up. Come, camera. It is so easy. If you don't want too much white in the middle, that's fine. I'm just going to ink all these ones, and let me show you with the gray, with that one that it's got a different color. Let me just grab my green. Okay, so I've got Memento Olive Grove. That is the only darkest green that I do have, and I need a dark green. Just going around the edges. A little bit in, oops, in the middle, and that will be your leaf. Okay, I've got them all inked up, and now it is time to shape it. I do have this, it's just a piece of sponge. It's just nice and thick for what I want to do with my flowers, and I can get quite a lot of flowers on this sponge. I think I bought it at a craft fair for 50 cents. Now, so all we need to do now is we will spritz it with water. Don't soak it, just a little bit with water. We just need to wet the fiber of the paper. And if you did spritz it too much, that's fine. Just leave it a little bit, or dab it with a piece of tissue paper. So let me just clean around me. And I just, when it cools up like that, you know it's working. So we're going to use our tool, and this is also up to you what size tool you want to use. I prefer this one and that one, those two for this flower, and they will be the 3mm and 8mm, and this one, there's nothing. I think it is an in-between size of this one. Right, so I'm just going to turn it, and I'm going to start with the little one. The little ones, I use the 3mm, and I just curl it. I just press on it and it will curl in. That's how easy this is. And I'll just put it aside so that it can get dry. If that one is a little bit bigger, so I just need some more pressing. And that's it. Let's do this bigger one. I start from the top and I do on this side, and then I go into the middle. I want you to see this. Let me take that away. And it curls up, and you can see you crease the petal, and that is what it looks. That looks so nice. Just gonna hold it here so you can see what I'm doing. And like I said, everybody do it differently. This is how I do all my flowers. And if you pressed it and you bring it down, it will curl up. And that is how you curl the leaves. Let me finish this one off so you can see. And the bigger one I use for the bigger flowers. It's probably gonna, that one is too big, it will be this one. I use that for the bigger flowers. And then all I do is I turn it the other way, and then I will use that one and I go in the middle. And that is the flower. That is easy. So then my next step that I will do, if you want to put some stickles, this is Stickles, this is a silver Stickles, or this one is just a clear glaze Stickles. Yes, I think it is crystalline. That is from Couture Creations. That is a very nice one. I can show you. And I just do the edge on the petals. Oh, let me open it. It's a bit cold this morning, so I think everything is gonna, and okay, there it comes out. I'm gonna carry on doing all these ones. Now I did put all the glitter on, and the next step that we're going to do is we will use our Glossy Accent. I've seen a few people that put this Glossy Accent on a piece of paper, just a scrap, and they use an old brush, and they brushed it on the petals. Now I don't do that. I use my nozzle and I do it directly. Now it makes the flower nice and stiff, so it will and it puts that nice glossy on it, and gives it a really good effect. And I'll just do the petals. Now I'll just do half of the petals, because the other part is the other petals are going to go over it, and you don't need to do that. And I just make sure that's on the outside. It's all done. And I can just move it and do this side. And then I'll just, oops, just put it aside so that it can get dry. Let's just move that one on. And so I'm going to do all of these flowers. Let me show you when it's all done. You can hold it in your hand. It's really easy and it's quick. And I feel I don't waste, if I put it on a piece of paper, I feel like I'm wasting a lot. And then you have to wash your brush, because sometimes you will not get everything out. And here, okay, so let me finish this up. I did all of them, so now I'm just gonna wait till they get dry, and then I can put them together. I just got it here on just a piece of laminate with white paper in it. It works very nice. I can just clean it off when I'm done. And I just want to clear the nozzle, make sure, and all air is out, and it's ready for me for the next use. Just want to, so I'll just let it dry. It will take a few hours before this is all completely dry, and then I can come back to you, and then we can put it all together. You can decide what you want, how you want to put them together. You can put in the middle, you can put just glue them, and then the last one you can put flat back pearl in. You can put pearls in it. There's so many things you can use. I'm just going to put this aside now and then let it dry. Okay, so this is the other way that I was telling you, that you also can ink up your flowers. I'm using, this is a Gina K, and this is a premium dye ink, and it's called Craft, and it's going to fit perfectly into my project that I'm busy doing. And just ink up your dauber, do your middle dark. And then from the outside of your paper, bring it in. So because you want the edge dark, the outside, so I will have my edge dark, and then I'll bring it in. Phew, another, oh yes, this dauber is definitely going to the bin. There's nothing of it left. Let me grab a new one. That's better. And so this is also, if you do not line your die perfectly, then your edge will be inked up as well. The same with the other way, when it's been cut already and then you ink it up. I don't mind either way, you know, it's what I feel on the day. And I'm gonna do flowers, whatever comes to me, and I'm going to put it through the die cut machine. So we're gonna do the same process. We will spritz it with water and shape the flowers. I love doing this. To me it's so relaxing, and I can be in my own world. Right, so I will do that. This is the Stamens. It is a florist Stamens that we do sell at work. This is with all the green foam and the grey foam that you use for florist to do your flowers. And we also have got the wire, the floral wire. That will be my next tutorial, to show you how you can do a cluster of flowers on with your paper, and it is so easy. So this is what it comes. This is in the packet like that, and there's quite a lot in the packet. 60, I think, 80 pieces in the packet, and it's really very cheap. This just fall out of my packet. This is just white. It's just plain white, and all I do is I pick a few pieces. Then what you can do, I just take, that is if you want to put them in with your flowers. I just put them just like that, and I color them a little bit with the ink, but I make sure there's some white showing as well. And that's it. These ones are all dry now, and we can put them together. So I don't have Stamens for these ones. I'll show you what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to put some pearls in these ones. Unfortunately, I cannot see what the color is. It's been fade off, but that is the color. See, there are some different. So now we can put them together. I've got my hot glue gun. Out of these we can make 2 different flowers, 2 different clusters. And with the leaves, I don't put the leaves on at the same time. I do it when I put it on my project. Now the little ones, those 3 little ones, I want to use it on a different project. So put the leaves that side, and now you can see there is the sizes that fits in together, and you overlap your flowers. And I think what I'm going to do is I'll have that one maybe there, and I'll have these 3 here, and then I can put the little one. I might, no, 3 is enough, and I might put the little one on that one. Okay, so if you decided how and where you're going to put your flowers, you can use a hot glue gun for quick and you're going to have a lot of strings, but that is okay. And I just want to turn my flower, offset the petals, and I'm just holding it so it can take. And we're going to do that one, and I've offset the petals. Hold it. Okay, so that one is done. Now normal glue, you can use your normal glue, and I can show you exactly the same. Put some glue in the middle, and then offset the petals as well. Just turn it a little bit more. That's better. Yes, it's a little bit cold here. Struggle with the glue. And we can put this one on. And the last one. And I'm going to hold it. Now we're going to bring this one back, and we can do the pearls. I think I'm going to use this glue because it's got a nozzle that is not so thick. that one doesn't want to stay, so take it off, and let's do our pearls in that one. Oops. That's it. Actually looks very good, this color, with the taupe or the gray that I did, inking up the flowers. So yes, the pearls is going to be everywhere. That's what they do. But that's fine. I want to get some pearls in that one. I want to get some pearls in these ones as well. I think, yes, some of them are dry. Okay, the little ones are not really dry, but that is okay. I think I will. Yes, I can work with the rest. What I'm going to do is I just need one cluster for my project, and I need about these little ones as well. I'm going to use this, let me see, I'm going to use those three, and I will use the leaves, and that's still wet. I will use these ones. So let me show you. All we need to do is poke a hole in the middle, but quite a nice big hole. I'll just do two together, and that is a nice hole. And just next to that one, and then on this little one as well. I'm just going to take two of them, I'll fold them in half, and I twist them. So now make sure that they're not all the same length. And then you start with the smallest one, your smallest flower, and you feed this through. And just twist them again if you can. Then you take your second biggest flower, or your second smallest one that you want to put in, and I think I need a bigger hole. Okay, so that is through, and we offset our petals as well. We're going to get our glue gun. Oh, a lot of spider webs. And turn it. Okay, so there's those two are done. And I think I need a bigger hole. Okay, I got them both, and we're just gonna offset our petals, and I'm gonna get the glue gun. And let me show you. I'm full of glue. And it does look nice. This part here, don't cut it too short. You can cut it, but then use your glue or your glue gun and turn that so that it is down and it will stay, and just put a small dot of glue so it's down. I'll just hold it for a while. And that is our one cluster of flowers. That is how I made my flowers. It's really simple, easy, but I really do like making these flowers. Let's turn this over. And there's also those ones are done. Thank you very much for stopping by again, and I hope you're going to try this, especially the beginners who wants to do some flowers. I know there's a lot of flowers that you can buy. That's all good. I do buy them as well. But this, to make it looks so much nicer onto your project. And I just want to bring my book over. It's not a book, it's a folio. And you can see there it fits in, the colors and everything fits in nicely with my paper pack. There it is. I am going to put a little bit on the side. This is look for me a bit too plain. And that's why I want these little ones. I think that is what I'm going to use. I'm going to just put some little ones here because it does open, but it will be fine. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.